Well, we also spent the day outside the suspected gunman's home, learning as much as we could about him.
Neighbors say they would hear shouting and even gunshots coming from the house. KCAL 9's Randy Page is live in Newbury Park, and he has details. Randy?
Sharon Wan, this is the home in Newbury Park where Ian Long lived with his mother. She purchased this house in 2006, and it is the place federal and local investigators spent hours trying to understand what made him go into the bar last night and open fire. That shadowy figure dressed in black is believed to be Ian Long, captured on cell phone video while he was in the process of slaughtering 12 people inside the Borderline Bar and Grill last night. Here is his photo posted to social media that shows the 28-year-old former combat Marine veteran in uniform. The Marine Corps tells us he was a machine gunner and he served in Afghanistan in 2010 and 2011.
It seemed that he was like tearing down a house or something.
Tom Hansen lives right next door to the home Ian Long lived in with his mother. He says he was so alarmed by noises coming from inside the home in April of this year, he picked up the phone and dialed 911.
I called the police on him that time just because I didn't know if he was hurting himself, and I certainly didn't want that.
The Ventura County Sheriff said deputies and mental health experts arrived, spoke to Ian Long, and did not feel he was a danger to himself or to others, so they didn't take him into custody.
Since that time, there has not been any more of those types of problems here.
Hansen told us he and other neighbors have been concerned about Ian Long's mental health. Don McLeod lives directly behind the Long home, and he says he knew when Ian was home by the noise coming over the backyard fence.
When he was there, we would know he was there. You could hear him.
Yeah, how would you know he was there?
Shouting. Yeah, shouting, a lot of noise.
And about a year ago, McLeod says he heard gunfire.
Oh, I heard the arguments as soon as he moved in.
Okay. Was there any activity involving like a firearm?
No, but I heard like a shot one evening. It was late evening, and everything went quiet after that.
Today, FBI and local law enforcement investigators spent hours inside the Long home. The FBI special agent in charge of the LA office said agents are searching through his digital life as well as his belongings. Ian Long's mother, Colleen, may also be able to provide important insight into what led her son to kill 12 innocent people, including a police officer, and then take his own life. So it is clear law enforcement does have a lot of work to be done still, but a lot of evidence in order to try to answer that question, why this happened. In Newbury Park, Randy Page, let's go back to you.